4 substitutions for the Waves, including Jared Henry, who's got 4. And they got to use him because you've got to give these other players out there a rest. Matadors inbound to Miller up high to Shoemake. Tried to pass it inside. Wahlberg stepped into the passing lane and steals it. He goes down the left side all the way, tosses off to Henry, who lays it up and in over Shoemake.
Shoemake is really struggling with his passes.
Ahead to Noblitt. He throws it up with the right hand. Might have been fouled by Henry. But instead, the layup counts to make it 65-60. It's a track meet now, and a pass back out front, knocked out of bounds by Hill of the Matadors. It'll go back to the Waves, but first a timeout with 11:56 left to play. The Matadors leading the Waves 65-60. I cannot. 15 overall from the field. Matadors 6 of 14 overall and 1 of 2 from long range. That one long bomber was the 4-point play by Jordan Noblitt. And the Waves cooling off at the free throw line. 4 of 9 here in this second half. Matadors 3 of 4 in the second half. Here's a three-pointer from way beyond the arc. He's good by number 4, Franciliauskas. Here's Noblitt. Head fake three-pointer. Back out front to Hill, who drives to the left baseline, and an offensive foul called as he bumped into Franciliauskas.
So now after that three-pointer, it's a 2-point lead, and there's a chance for them to take a lead if they're able to knock down a 3. So the Matadors come in, and I said they had to be really protective of the ball, and they have a turnover.
Matadors now with 23 turnovers, 16 against the Waves, but the Waves have only had 2 turnovers in this half, while the Matadors have had 9. And that is the reason we've got a 2-point game once again, 65-63. And in 8.5 minutes of play, the Waves now have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3-point play.
Matadors have gotten out of that zone defense because they want to shoot three-pointers. So the Matadors have said, look, we don't want to give them threes. We'll make them have to work for baskets.
Lee kicks over here to Wahlberg on the right wing. Out high, guarded against Miller. Wahlberg throws up a wild right-hander, no good. Easy rebound for Shoemake. He gives it to Hill, who come to the front court. Over to Hurd on the left side. He comes into the paint, jumping. Skip pass over to the corner. Noblitt a three-pointer. No good, bouncing around, but Hurd with a great rebound. Goes back up, and he's fouled. And that's going to be 5 on Jared Henry, unless they give it to Wahlberg on the back side of the play. Yeah, they do give it to Wahlberg. Wow. So the Waves, if you'll pardon me, catch a break. It's still a 2-point lead for the Matadors. 11-04.
Laugh on that joke.
Yeah, I was the only one laughing on that joke. So Hurd goes to the line to shoot 2.
No, they say 1 and 1. They said he was on the floor.
On the rebound. Okay, so it's a 1-and-1 situation. That is the 7th team foul against the Waves. Wahlberg picked up his second. 16 fouls, by the way, against the Matadors. And it's a 3-point game now, 66-63 on the first make by Hurd. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line, now 3 of 5. Rebound off to Wahlberg, and he gives to Barlow. Here come the Waves to the front court. The crowd taking up a chant of defense, and a pass, ill-advised. Tried to go tweeners, and an equally ill-advised steal as Shoemake made a bad pace. Oh, what a ball fake by Barlow, drawing Shoemake to the passing lane, and Barlow went up over the big man and scored.
Thomas is really struggling with his passes. He is just being so careless with them. He hadn't done that in a while, but right now he's just turning and throwing, and if he just will take the time, make sure he makes a good pass to the guard. Now the Matadors lead by 1, and at the free throw line, I hope that's Jordan Noblitt, but it looks like it's going to be Jason Hill. So free throws are going to be very important to the Matadors right now after Hurd missed 1 of 2. Hill, like I said, he's about a 68% free throw shooter, needs to hit this first one.
Shoemake checks out, and Austin Powers is in there for the Matadors. So Powers and Miller down low. Here's the free throw on the way, and that's good for Hill. 6'5" sophomore makes it a 2-point game, 67-65 Matadors.
Ray Colston will be in for Hill if he makes this free throw. Hill was complaining to the official about something. I didn't quite catch it, but the official told him to calm down.
Second free throw bounces around and goes in. And here comes Colston checking in for Hill.
Boy, 10 points knocked off that 13-point lead, 68-65. Can the Matadors get a stop, Bill? They need it desperately.
Hurd, Noblitt, Miller, Colston, and Shoemake. Sorry, Shoemake is out of there. Beg your pardon. Yes, Powers in there. Matadors with some full court pressure, but easy passing around the perimeter by the Waves gets it all to the front court. Griffin to Walbert, back out front to Costain, comes into the paint, jumping, leaning, 10-footer, no good. A rebound knocked away by the Waves, and it'll go off the Matadors. Last touch by Colston or Miller.
Well, Galick was really active on that play and was able to knock that ball off of Colston, so Galick did a job. He's a big guy, came in there, fought for that rebound, and was able to make it go off of Matadors to keep the ball in their possession.
Pranceliauskas is back in there. Wahlberg will inbound on the left baseline out front to Lee. Leaning, goes right around Miller, lays it up with the left hand and in.
He's much too quick for Miller. Miller's not going to be able to stay with him.
And no help defense there. Here's the Matadors without passing. They get it over to Noblitt in the corner. A three-pointer is good, and that was not the way they wanted it to break that press. But that time, Colston got
Matadors
work.
may be glad Noblitt is here.
A 4-point lead now for the Matadors and a hold on Noblitt. Grabbing Pranceliauskas.
Jordan Noblitt with 20 points, and every one of them big for the Matadors.
The foul goes against Miller. That's his second. He'll come out. So we got Terrell Jones in there for the Matadors.
I don't know that Terrell Jones can stay with Marvin Lee either. Marvin is a guard, and they've got forwards trying to contain him. He's just a little too quick for them.
Barlow has 22, and Noblitt has 20 to lead their teams. Free throw miss, and the rebound off to Powers, who's trapped. And he's got to get rid of the ball here. He's going to get a 5-second count.
Coach Braswell called timeout. He didn't like that, and what's happening is the big guys are looking to turn and just throw the ball away. And Austin Powers is telling Ray Colston, look, come to me so I can hand the ball to you. If they're double teaming me, I don't have a good sight line to get it to you, so come back to me, help me out.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, the Matadors right now with this 4-point lead, if they can extend it to 6 or 7, they may have weathered the storm of this Pepperdine team, because after that run, they're going to have a lull also, and the Matadors are due for a run with 9 minutes and 57 seconds left in the game.
24 turnovers for the Matadors, and we still have 9:57 left in the contest. Waves have 17 turnovers themselves, but they have 13 steals, 10 steals for the Matadors. All right, we get back to play with the ball inbounded to Colston. He picked up the dribble, boy, got it to Powers. Back to Colston. And a matchup zone here by the Waves. Matadors get it to Hurd at the pivot, and he dribbled it off someone's foot, but it came to Powers, who put it back out to Noblitt. Still 10 on the shot clock, and here's the little man, Colston, down the left side, throws it off the glass, and in, he's fouled!
That's what you do. You go all the way to the glass like they've been doing. Now you get the foul, and you get a chance to make a conventional 3-point play.
And I think it goes to Galick. His 4th personal, and Galick has really been the hard luck recipient of a couple of fouls here for the Waves. He's got 4 now, and that is 9 team fouls against Pepperdine. So one more, and the Matadors are going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way. 9:37 remaining, and it's a 6-point margin now, 73-67. And you're right, that's what this is just trying to survive the onslaught. Colston at the line for the Matadors. Free throw is good to complete a 3-point play. That was huge. All right, Lee coming to the front court against Hurd. Puts it into the corner to Griffin. 223s battling, and Griffin stripped to the ball by Colston. He can't believe he got a whistle against.
Yeah, that looked clean. The little guy just reached down, and as Griffin was trying to go to the hole, he just snatched it out of his hands, but he flailed his arms and got the call from the official.